Yeah. Guys did a nice job today. Good thing, very efficient day, in my opinion. In the phases, all three of them, offense, defense, and special teams, I think we scored the first 7 times we had it offensively. Got good balance, managed the ball, spread it around, made good decisions, got the balls to tight ends, backs, receivers, ran the football, protected pretty well. Defensively, played well, gave up 3 points on the day. They hit one deep ball on it, got down, they managed that, and the rest of the day I thought they did a really nice job. Special teams, we covered kicks well, kicked field goals we hit. We hit those well, hit one good 53-yarder, which was great to see. We had one punt on the day, got it down to the one. Nick always does a great job of, as I say, Aussie punting that thing, and he's got a way to stick that thing, does a good job. So it was a very efficient day, what we needed. Had a good practice. Now we got to get ready. Got the season beginning next week with SEC play, and got a really good Auburn team coming in here. So, but proud of the guys. Got to play a lot of guys. Got to play a lot of different guys. Got more reps for guys because it's better to get those guys on the field. The more you get them out there, the better it's going to be as the season goes on, because you got to keep building your depth. And like I say, you're going to have to play those 2s and even those 3s as the season goes on in different scenarios. So it was really good to see that. And some of our young receivers got some nice balls. Ja'Day Walker had a really nice day on the day. It was great to see. He got the ball in Zero's hands a lot more this week. Moose got some balls. Jake Johnson got some balls, so we got it distributed a little bit and did a nice job.
Second row, Brent.
Wanted to ask how Evan Stewart is doing, and also if you had an update on Noah Thomas.
They should be fine. Both should be fine.
Okay, and Mark Naboo at center over Bryce Foster.
Mm-hmm.
What went into that?
Well, Bryce was he was available, but I didn't think he was quite healthy. He didn't feel he was quite healthy enough, and it was good. We don't want to take any chances on that, and we've been great. Mark's played center all camp and but matter of fact, 2/3 of camp he was our starting center. So did a really nice job in the game, made calls, and it's great, man. When you get another guy out there doing that, it really helped. And Cam was playing guard, so it worked out really well.
Front right.
Jimbo, just how pleased have you been with Connor's deep ball this season?
Very well, and just good decision making, getting the ball out, being efficient, and getting his feet right when his feet are right, and lets him get his hips behind the ball. He's driving it down the field, and we're being accurate with it.
And then when you look at the running back position, today you had all 3 guys, I think, have 8 carries or more. Just how confident are you with the running back by committee approach?
I like him, and then you're going to keep doing it, and as we keep, and some guys will get hot at times and they won't, but good to get the reps early in the season for them. Guys are getting quality reps or picking up blitzes or catching, and also you carried, but they're catching balls out of the backfield. They all caught balls out of the backfield. They're doing a good job there, so it's great. And as you know, that position is a physical position, and you got to have numbers there to get through the season, especially in the SEC.
Second row on the right, Christy.
You mentioned Walker earlier. What do you think was the key to his big day today?
Well, I mean, he's played that way since he's been here. In camp and spring, I mean, he's been that guy. He's got a lot of juice, a lot of energy, has size, ball skills. He's just been a very efficient guy for us and played. Just a matter of him getting through the jitters of getting on the field and playing. And man, getting him going is big because he's got size, speed, athleticism. He's a really good player.
Coach front left, Oland, and then Travis.
Jimbo, on Connor again. Mm-hmm. Even though the caliber of competition was probably a step down from last week, do you look at him from a week to week? Can you see significant growth? Yeah,
and I think even calls, like protection calls and blitzes and getting your line slid to pick things up and different looks. I mean, a lot of things that don't show up in a box. You know what I mean? Like a completion or a touchdown or things like that. Managing the game, checks, seeing coverages, numbers, and getting us in the right runs, getting us in the right protections. And see, a lot of that quarterback has a lot of responsibility in that regard. So, I mean, sometimes when you guys blame a line, which is, it looks like, and I get it, sometimes they need to slide the protection the other way to help, to get the calls. And each week there's a lot of things in that. His just knowledge and picking things up and how quick he's doing it just gets better and better and better, and his efficiency goes up.
Such a dominant win today. Was there anything off the top of your head? I know, you always say you got to look at the film. I get it. Is there anything off the top of your head that you were uneasy with, or would you said, I wish we'd have been better here?
I think we could have scored a couple more touchdowns. Kicked a couple field goals down there and got tied up in the tight zone, red zone there a little bit, but we had some. But I thought we had a couple opportunities there. I thought we should have scored 1 or 2 more, and what we did. Hopefully you don't give up any deep balls, but, when people throw one-on-ones on you, you're going to get one every now and then. Try to get those eliminated. No, for the most part, I mean, the efficiency of, not turning guys loose, missed blocks, and they do some, and they're unorthodox on defense. They do some different things that are different than a lot of folks and make you really test and from the mental aspect of how you do things. But those things, just right now, just thinking about it.
0 turnovers.
Just to clarify, Evan Stewart was an injury?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then 2 more, Tyreek Chappelle and
Tyreek
Chase
was nicked up too and just didn't feel good. And Chase was good and just got nicked up there at the end, and we held him. And we were playing Crown over anyway because Crown's playing so well, and we knew it. And he was playing really well, and he got nicked up. Remember, he got nicked up right there, right before half. And so we said, hey, it's just shut him down, get Crown some work, and go.
And then how would you rate? How did you like how your defense came back from last week's game?
I thought they did a really nice job, and we tackled well. We played well up front. The 2 plays that got me to go, and then on the 4th down, they switched the blocking look and how we fit it on the outside on the quarterback. We got 2 guys on the back, and one should have been on the back, and one should have been on the quarterback. Other than that, I thought we played just off the top of my head, a really, really good day.
3rd row on the left, Carter.
Jim, I know you talked about him a little bit, but Crownover getting in I guess in the second half, and then Naboo.
Played some in the first too.
Yeah, some of the first, and then Naboo. How did you think those 2 guys played?
Oh, great. Naboo was playing center. He played center the whole camp. He was starting center for probably 2/3 of camp. So he was there and they're doing it and playing guard with us. And I told you the whole time, Crownover to me is a starter. I've considered Crownover a starter since camp began. I mean, this guy since spring and camp has done a great job and feel extremely comfortable with him in the game and playing and doing really well.
And how would you assess just the pass rush? I know that was something you talked about last game, but this game, how do you assess it?
They were a little different in that they were an RPO team, so you had to play the run to RPO. We got 2 or 3 sacks, got some pressures on them, got a couple good hits. Seemed it was pretty good. Again, I'll look at the film to judge it totally, but I think we did a good job controlling the pocket. Then they had some designed bootlegs, which gets extra guys and tried to move the pocket, but we seemed to get good pressure on him, and he stayed under pressure most of the day. I'll reevaluate and I'll look at the film.
Coach, go back behind the lights on the far right side.
Coach, do you feel like Connor has gotten a lot more comfortable, not just taking off to run for yards purposes, but in terms of knowing how to kind of manage his body and, when he
Well,
can
yeah, you got to run for a reason. You just don't run to run. And when it's there and do things. And there's a couple little things there. Again, as efficient as he played, there's still 2 or 3 little things. And he know that we could have really cleaned up a couple of little things and almost been a perfect day. And he'll be the guy that will tell you that. And but he's doing a really good job of just has a good feel for the game and pocket presence and things that go with that.
Staying back behind the lights, Daryl.
Coach, did you see today what you wanted to see since you've got SEC play that starts next week?
Well, I mean, we were efficient. There's always things you want better, but I think where we're at, I think our mental game as far as where we're at and competing and like our psychological disposition of our team was in a good place. I liked how we come out in the game. I liked how we practiced all week. I like the focus we have. Now, we've got to take it to the field and play. Got the SEC schedule coming, so the gauntlet's coming.
3rd row on the left, Alex.
Hey, Jimbo, your connections with the Bowdens are obviously well documented. Just what was it like going against Terry today?
It was fun. I mean, it wasn't as awkward as I thought it would be. I mean, I didn't know how it would be. I mean, I did, you always, but hey, he's a competitor too, man. That guy's one and competitor, and I'm a competitor, and we do it. And then afterwards, and I was just like in practice, if I was running the scout team, he was running the good team, we'd be over there going at it. That's the way it was back in the old days. But no, it was great, and they get some good players. They got some skilled guys and receivers and guys that can make some plays. They ought to do good in that league.
Did you guys share any memories, or he share any words of wisdom?
We were just talking about family and friends, just people and a couple things. No really stories or anything like that. Just wishing each other good luck, and I'm just glad we're still be able to do it at the age we're doing it, and how long and that goes back to 1983. So we've been doing it a long time, and very fortunate to do what you love to do for a long period of time.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. We'll get the players.